This year, the United Nations will commemorate International Human Rights Day under the theme Our Rights, Our Freedoms, Always.
On Human Rights Day this year, we're celebrating the 4 freedoms. And these are the free speech, freedom of religion, free from want, and free from fear. And if I can relate it to Namibia, if you talk about freedom of want, you're aware that globally one of the biggest challenges when it comes to human rights is poverty. And His Excellency the President has declared a war on poverty.
Joseph Paulus was in grade 12 when he started experiencing debilitating headaches. He underwent an operation at the hospital, and shortly thereafter he lost his sight. He says that whilst government is making efforts to make opportunities available to the disabled in our communities, society itself does little to include them or make them feel like they can contribute.
I can't demand something that I cannot be able of doing. Since I do have an honors degree in human resources, at first I want work related to human resources development and management. And in addition to that one, I also have a certificate in Secretary and Office Administration. I don't want to be just sitting home. If there is still an opportunity to go work as an administration or office not office, but the switchboard operator, I can still go for that one, because I'm really not happy with the situation of being just home the whole day.
Human rights apply to all human beings, and as our president said, no one should feel left out.
Human rights, it's one of the pillars of the United Nations. So there are 3 pillars that really hold us up. And one is on peace and security, the second one is on development, and then the third is human rights. And by human rights, it means just by virtue of the fact that you're born, just by virtue of the fact that you're a human being, the assumption is that you have certain rights.
Joseph is desperate to join the job market and has taught himself how to use a computer, which he loads with special software that allows him to execute required functions.
The Affirmative Action Act stated clear that priorities should be given to people with visual impairment. For instance, when it comes to employment. Let me say, if the interview was conducted and there are people with disabilities, the priority should be given to these persons first. Although, let me say, I don't know whether really if this policy is being implemented. Since I started looking for employment since last year, since I completed my diploma in 2013. Therefore, I started looking for employment last year and up to this year, and we are already approaching the end of 2015, and up to now I didn't even ever attend any interview.
People need to exercise more humanity in this day and age if we are to prosper as a nation, and human rights should be enjoyed by all.